Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This video is being made from the premises of the DSS in Abuja. You all know who I am. My name is Śèćřet. I'm the special counsel to Nnamd Kanu. On my right is Barrister Nnamd. Behind me is Barrister Patrick Ageze, who came from Enugu, and to my left is Barrister Mandela Umeborok. All of us, all four of us, came to the premises of DSS to meet with our client today to discuss what happened in court on 24th on the way forward on his case. But we were not allowed by the DSS to meet with our client. We came by few minutes to 2 p.m. Until now that I'm speaking to you, which is some minutes to 5 p.m., we have not been allowed to meet with our client. So we're just about to leave, and we have our suspicions. Our suspicion, which is credible, is that the DSS and the federal government of Nigeria, they are not happy that our client requested the judge handling this matter to withdraw from handling the case. If not this reason, what other reason could explain this unconstitutional behavior of preventing lawyers from meeting with their clients who is under trial? So we need the world to know that this thing furthers what the government of the day or the DSS has been doing that actually complicated the trial of this case, that culminated in our client being frustrated and losing confidence in the judge who was handling this case, and which resulted on 24th September in our client requesting the judge to withdraw. So we decided to make this video to inform the world about what is happening, and we are going to back it up with a press statement, another press statement later. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of freedom. This is Exposed News TV, and do not forget to share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. Now you've actually heard it direct, live and direct from Nnamd Kanu's special counsel in the person of Aloy Ejimako. Yes, you've actually heard it from him live and direct. Now, this has actually been the order of the day when it comes to the Nigerian government and lawlessness. The DSS have continued, to go against their laws and against court judgment in the case of Nnamd Kanu. This is not the first time. This is not the first time they are denying, Nnamd Kanu's lawyer access to him. This is not the first time. Now, Ejimako says something very important on that particular video, that he is not even sure about the ordeal of Nnamd Kanu, and the only reason why they refuse them access to Nnamd Kanu is because he feels that the Nigerian government are not happy because of Nnamd Kanu's decision on removing Justice Binta Nyako. But the reality is, I'm even looking at it from another angle. What is this current situation of Nnamd Kanu currently? What is the current situation of Nnamd Kanu currently? That is my fear. That is my major fear. What is his current situation? Is he all right? Is he all right? Because when an outsider cannot have access to him, we will not know if anything should go wrong. And this is, my fear from the onset on the issue of Nnamd Kanu being in that DSS custody. We've continued to see the highest level of anarchy in this Nnamd Kanu's case. Now for here, I can't see another level of anarchy I never knew that the DSS could actually decide to be lawless. People who are meant to be upholding the law. That is the current situation of the country. If I keep on saying it that Zoo is lawless, that Nigeria is lawless, totally, it will be as if I'm speaking ill about the country, but the reality is that they continue to show their lawlessness over and over, when it comes to the common man and Biafrans. So we'll keep on, looking at this situation, and we'll keep hoping and praying that, they get access to Nnamd Kanu at least to know, his condition. That is the most important thing. At least let them know his condition, which is the most paramount thing at this point in time. If he is okay, hope he wasn't tortured, after the court trial, because they haven't seen him for since the trial. So we'll keep on giving you information on this issue as we continue with the issue of the day. Do not forget to share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. Let Biafrans know what is happening to Nnamd Kanu. Enjoy.
Reject yourself, reject who you are just to survive. And we are looking at these people conquering us, my people. If you think that Nigeria has anything to offer you or there is a change you can make, there are dozens of people who have made that to make Nigeria better. They have found themselves in the grave. Some of you think that because Nigeria call people terrorists, killers, they are coming out to say that they are killing their people. Who is killing who? Who is killing who? It is Nigeria that is killing you. And the people who have tried to solve this problem have died. It is only somebody, a foolish person, because all these, too many foolish people everywhere. As far as the Biafran war has been fought, nobody have anything to submit that is going to convince an indigenous person from the south that Nigeria is a good thing. Of course, Nigeria fought a war. You did not even stand as a man and fight. You started colliding with foreigners that have now gathered too many foreign interests that have made you, as a Nigerian, not to progress. Instead, you resorted to using us to build your place by proxy, to build your so-called Nigeria. Meanwhile, the Nigeria is not in existence. It's only living because people like you are being used. Anybody who stand up and say, no, this is not the way a society should be run, we are damaging our own people. We are damaging them mentally. We are damaging them. We've taken value away from them. We have made their lives worthless. Let us have a change of system. You see, they will come after you and kill you. If you even protest and say the brutality from the police, the robbery from the police and the military, the killings, you don't have access to your security, to your police or to your military. Somebody who's supposed to protect your life, who have sworn oath to keep you and your property safe, are the ones shooting you and killing you. They even become Fulani terrorists at night and kidnap you. You send your children to school, you are not very sure if they are going to come back. Then when you try to correct all this evil, they kill you. Those people are not being killed because they were asking for Biafra freedom or they are asking for separation. They are asking for one Nigeria to make it better, and they get killed. So why are you blaming a Biafran who is fighting? Why are you trying to sell a lie to the public that the Biafrans are killing themselves? Meanwhile, you are killing our people. You kill our people, and you go to the public to tell them that they are killing themselves. Nobody believes this. The only few people who believes it are people who have something to do with politics, are people, criminals who want to take these chances to come and enrich themselves and their family. They are the one who believes such thing. Nobody does, because they understand that things were bad, our people were being killed, and we choose to defend ourselves, to form an independence in order to help these Afonjas, these Ronus, illiterates, these people who cook up histories that never existed, these people who have never stand for anything good, these people who connive with foreign colonials to destroy Africa. The Yorubas, the Ronus, Afonjas, they destroy Africa. The Benis, they destroy Africa. They connive with colonizers that came to colonize Africa. They became part of the imperialist government that give rise to many of these kingdoms that you are hearing today. Those kingdoms are fake kingdoms. They are only a British imperialist coordinate to conquer the land and take over the resources that exist. They were not there for the best interests of the people, because they love the people. Even the history they wrote, they thought that they were writing it against the indigenous owners of the land. But that is enough evidence to prove of the evil they have done. If you live in the UK or you live in Italy, try to go to the Vatican. Tell them that you want to see a novel that have the Biafran War. Or perhaps, the Oba of Benin have been there as an ambassador to the contraption of this slavery for so many years. A lot of things must have been uttered because they don't have a genuine history. Their ancestors never lived a good life, so they won't have a good history. And they are trying to balance it up today. That is why you see all this, you are Igbo and you are not Igbo. You are telling a man with an Igbo name, with an Igbo mother and Igbo parents, that is not Igbo, and you are trying to influence him and lure him into your delusion to destroy this person spiritually. And the foolish person, just like Demokowa, as foolish as this person are, a foreigner is telling you that your own family members are your neighbors, and you are smiling at him. Do you know that statement he makes? Do you know what it means? It's like politics have really eaten into your leg. I'm talking to you. It's so eating into your head. You don't know what value is anymore. You don't even know where to lay your priorities anymore. You think you can succeed by denying your identity? You think a car people will succeed by bearing a false identity that shouldn't have existed? You think Ika people, you think Okwane people, Ndokwa people, you think that our people will survive having this evil they call Nigeria occupying our land, killing our people, influencing people to be silent about the disappearance of our people? You must be very, very crazy. I have so much package today, fellow Biafrans, but then we have Ifeanyi Uzochukwu, and of course my very wonderful co-host Mobility Zogbu Ndizu. Yes, we are matching the zoo to death. We are matching the zoo and their false information and their fake stories and their fake histories to death. Don't believe them. They can have their ego, this thing. Don't believe them. They are a bunch of liars. Even if you have to believe anybody, not a Yoruba person, not a Ronu, not a Fonja. These people hate you with everything in them. And your pleasing them is not going to change their mind or to see you as an important person or to see you. They know that you are very important. They know that you have so much to offer. They know that you are the solution to the problem that they themselves caused and are facing today. But they will never give you a chance to do that. I learned this particular one in a journey. That somebody who doesn't like you, or somebody who is getting destroyed, or somebody who have destroyed his own would also want to destroy your own. It doesn't have anything to add to that. I was in a boat when someone punctured the boat. We were all heading to the same direction. He is getting destroyed. He is dying. But he doesn't want to die alone. He wants hundreds of people to go with him. Is that the kind of person you're trying to please? Don't please the man who is out to destroy you. It will make destroying you much more easier. The best way to destroy your enemy is bringing them a little closer and being 10,000 times smarter than him. Observing him, studying him, carrying out a thorough statistical analysis on him. Before he makes a single step, you already know where he's going to land. My people, this is not about hate. This is about self-preservation. We need to stay alive. And for us to be able to do so, keeping our family members alive and reuniting our people, you have to get to let Yoruba people, give them a distance. I am not preaching hate. I don't hate these people, but I tell you, I detest, I dislike every of their approach. They don't have a mindset. They don't have a futuristic mindset. Their objective is destroying all that. That's why they are not progressing. They think that with Nigeria that they are progressing. But they also understand that it's going to take even one Biafran suicider to bring the whole thing down. They understand your capability in terms of weaponry. They have seen you do that before. They know. And they also understand that they can never ever be able to survive with the Fulanis. They understand these things. So they know that the only source of life, the only lifeline for Yoruba people is the Igbos. Yorubas are like, they're like babies. They're like chicken babies. You need to always pamper them. You need to caress them while they will still be punching you and be, hurting you with their fingers. This is what they are. And then on this very liberation and this very gospel about Afara, I am going to be going deep about the Yoruba fake histories in fake stories and their corny way of life. Let us try to hear from our wonderful co-host, Mobility, Zogbundizu. Mobility, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Today is Sunday, the 21st. Go ahead, Mobility. How are you doing today? Good morning.
I'm fine. Good morning. Good morning, everyone on this very platform. I greet you all. I greet you in the name of Chukwu Kabiaman. Yeah, I'm very happy to have joined this space at this very morning, this beautiful Saturday morning. My brother, the host here, University, you have said everything here. And I think you have preached to our brothers in the coastal region to know exactly who they are. So yesterday, I was on space yesterday. I was watching what was going on when on the space on the Afonja space hosted by Abe somebody, one of those idiots. So he was insulting our internal leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, and he was also pissing on the grave of the innocent Biafran being massacred in 1960 to 1967. So yesterday, I requested to speak with this man, but unfortunately, I was being attacked just the way it was going on. I wanted to confront him. But our sister Claredem was able to confront the idiot. And the idiot, can you imagine, this same person could not even let other people to bring their own contribution. He was just behaving like kid. He's uncultured. He doesn't have manner. He doesn't have good ethics, good way of involving people in any, his approach or anything. He will just insult you, talk to you anyhow. If you try to go contrary to his own side, he will insult you. And this same person is coming on live on space to tarnish the image of our eternal leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, insulting him, insulting everyone, insulting Martin Anikon, and even insulting our brothers on the river, on the coastal region, for having identifying with us. So, as we so is that they are annoyed that what we have resolved to work together as brethren. So that unity, that bond of unity is actually creating very huge shock on them, and that is why they are attacking anyhow. It's just like a snake. Whenever you try to cut off the head of a snake or kill a snake, you look for anything to bite so that you will die together with him. That is what I have observed that has been going on yesterday. But simply because I was being attacked on his platform, I wasn't able to express myself. So I dropped a comment on his platform. And I quit. And that same yesterday, our sister Clara we hosted a space in order to counter the useless Afonja. So that was what happened yesterday. Yesterday we had we involved the idiots on our own space. We tried to involve him. If we can able to see him physically, we will also involve him and confront him physically. So these people, these Yorubas, you see, in fact, if you ask me, if you notice these days, there have not been any Hausa or Fulani attacking the Biafrans anymore, because they have seen the handwriting of the wall and they see the green light that truly we are going. But the Yorubas are the people who always attack our own people for no reason. They attack us because they doesn't want anything good from us. They attack us because they doesn't want us to have our own country. They attack us because they know they are the very lazy people, they will not survive on it. And that's the fact. That remains the fact. So going by this word today, the Yorubas, they are Fonjas, so to say, because there is a very good Yoruba guy there who called his name Dawe. He's very, very reasonable, at least. I know not all the Yorubas are bad, but at least from my own findings and from my own statistics, I found out that 70% of them are bad. So if 70% are bad, that means majority carries the vote. In the same manner, I am still using this opportunity to talk to our people in the coastal region to know you know exactly who you are, and a stranger cannot come and tell you who you are. So if you are in any way denying your own brother, you are equally denying your own self. That is it. You can never deny your own brother because blood is thicker than water. You understand? There is nothing, enemy will try all they could to separate house, because the enemies are the Afonjas. They will try to set the house on fire, join two brothers' head together and confuse them, then they will go to their own house and be laughing. Then when you people have succeeded in fighting, trying to kill each other, then you will not invite enemy again to come and settle you people. Then he will use your opportunity to what? To divide and continue his antics of divide and rule. So, in the same manner, I am also calling our people to be steadfast, consistent, because our PM has always alerted us of the oncoming attack from the cyberspace, most especially the Afonjas, because I know most especially whenever they hear we are hosting a program, they are always restless. They are always restless. They doesn't want us to speak as I'm talking to you. But they have failed. They have failed. They were so angry yesterday. They were not happy from the development. Go and do research. So far that I have even been freedom fighting, I started joining this struggle right from Mazop till when we started. I started from Mazop before Mazin and the Kanu came on board. Mazop tried their best to create the awareness, but they tried to quench him in the same manner. But simply because Wazuike doesn't have all those blessings to bring our country to reality. But he tried his best. Even as of then, there were plate numbers. Plate numbers were being created. A lot of plate numbers were created. As in, by then, everybody feel that, oh, Biafra is almost at hand. So, but due to the what, God hasn't assigned him to bring it to freedom. Wazuike was arrested and detained. A lot of members died. People lost their lives. And the struggle hasn't gotten international recognition. Now to our leader, Nnamd Kanu, who was able to wake up and pick up the broken bottles from the mistake of Mazur and checkmate the bottlenecks to able to what? To achieve what is achieving today. They first of all start creating the necessary awareness. Because I can remember in Mazur, some people were dissociating. Our brothers are in hinterland, they were saying they are not aware, I mean in coastal land, they said they are not aware of what is going on. Whenever you try to relate the issue of Biafra to them, they said they don't know what is going on. Most of them dissociate, most of them backslide. They say they don't know what we are doing, that we are trying to create chaos and problem. But here is it today. Nnamd Kanu started by creating the awareness, by breaking the divide and rule tactics of the British, by exposing and bringing out the can worm of their plungers, and by trying to let our people know who they are, their origins, and what they were before the creation of Nigeria. And now today, Nnamd Kanu was being arrested, illegally abducted and detained in the dungeon. And somebody like our leader, Simon Ekpa, came up with a different approach. You can see, I call them the Trinity, starting from our eternal leader, Odumegwu Ojukwu, to Nnamd Kanu, to Simon Ekpa. So Wazuke is just there as a mediator, because Wazuke didn't show last on the struggle. So Simon Ekpa. Hello, please, am I being heard?
Yeah, you kind of
Hello.
break in. So go ahead.
Okay, am I being heard? Okay, so from our leader, our PM, was able to come with a very concrete approach. And ever since I have joined this struggle, I have never seen this struggle that has gained this level of international recognition, even at the point of having interaction with the Speaker of the House of Representatives of the US. It has never happened before. It has never happened before in the history of this freedom fighting, that our freedom was formally being acknowledged in the House of Commons, in the House of United States of America, most especially the congressmen acknowledging that we are going to have our country. It has never happened before. It has never happened. Even to the point of having interaction with the Speaker of the House, it shows that Biafra is almost on her. And that same development we got was what what causes the reason why the Afghaans are truly attacking us so bad. Because they have seen there is light at the end of the tunnel that these people might end up leaving this country. We might end up going and having our own country. So that's why they are bringing all this media propaganda, trying to tarnish our image, to say one thing or the other in order to make us to capitulate. But they have failed, because we have our PM told them that he is going to be their end, and truly he's their end. He said, you think I am Nnamd Kanu? I came with a very different approach. And today, you people, you will see what I am made up of. You will know truly that you have touched Njoko, the man himself called Njoko, the Arose, the oracle. And he told them and swore to them that he's going to be their end, that he is not going to leave this agitation halfway. The only time he's going to back out is to make sure that Biafra is restored. And he will make sure that Biafra is being restored. He's not going to transfer the agitation to another person. He will make sure that Biafra is restored, or else will continue. And now we are using multidimensional approach to involve these people, both on the field of war, in the field of diplomacy, and the field of war, in the field of dialogue. But we know that at the end of this whole Gahabuha, that we will end up on the table talk, and Nigeria must acknowledge that we are a separate entity. And to the Afghaans, I will tell you people that please continue what you are doing, do not stop. But I tell you, one day your end is almost at near, because I stand and curse you. I have cursed you people, the Afghaans. I have cursed you people for having attacking the children of light. You people will never see anything good. For having attacked the children of light, you people will actually never see anything good.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mobility, for that wonderful submission. Very wonderful co-hosts. We also have Dr. David and Nana on our co-host. We have special people today on this very system we're working on today. Of course, the Afonjas has been cost. You know, when you fight against the light and you continue fighting against the light, you are bringing a very huge cost upon yourself. And it is the cost that is affecting these Runus and these Afonja people that is making them to be suffering this very much. You know, they said that there is killing in the southeast. You know, they don't want to use the word. They just tell you they are the promoters of this. Everything that is alienic, they promote it. You know, I always tell people that every time that we have invaded on this very planet Earth, it's always been accompanied by Yoruba people, by Afonjas and the Ronus. You see, when they start calling us Southeast, South, it is in their mouth. And now they have been able to sell it to because they understand how the media works. They have been able to sell it to their counterparts in the damnable Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. And the Ronus, you are cursed. You know why? Because this cause is not letting you to concentrate on yourself. Even if people are dying in our place, it is you that is still suffering. You said that there is no crisis in your place, there is no kidnapping in your place, there is no killing in your place, that Nigeria is a very good place for you. Why are you suffering for the killings that is happening in a land that is not yours? One will say, because we love you people, we like what you like one Nigeria, so we don't want. Please, if we are suffering, leave us alone. We are not Nigeria. We are not part of you. That your Nigerian thing can never work in our soil. So if you represent Nigeria in our land, of course you are going to suffer. You see how lenient that the Biafran soldiers are. They gave you one of your terrorists that you sent to Biafra land to kill people. That is enough evidence to counter everything millions of you put together to bring on to the media. Especially that idiot that was organizing that program yesterday. You had nothing to say. We saved the life of one of your terrorists. Ask him. Let him go and confess to you what happened. We took care of him, fed him, and even transported him to you safely. Yorubas are caused mobility. And I caused them. I have caused them severally. And those causes are materializing in their land because the Runus are going to suffer very, very profusely. They are going to suffer incurable illnesses. They are going to suffer. They will be disintegrated into smaller pieces. In short, another foreigners is coming because, you know, people invade people after they watch and see that the way these people are treating people is very bad. The way the Ronus people have harmed our people is unspeakable. And because of that, they are cursed. They will lose the small portion of land that we gave them. The place that they are occupying today, they are going to lose it, and their men and women will be shared into other people's tribes. Because this is where it is beginning to end to. This is where they are heading to. Onyendu have told you that these people are heading to destruction because these people had no value whatsoever to give. So they are going to damn themselves. They are the one bringing the curse upon themselves. I'm not the one cursing them. But if they continue like this, God said, if they continue like this, our ancestors is sending a message to these Afonjas and this Ronu, that if you continue to trend on this direction of hurting our people, speaking ill of people, fighting against the freedom of our people, fighting against the independence and the sovereignty of our people, continue to attack our sovereignty, our population, continue to divide and disorient our people, your land will be taken by alien terrorists, and your people will run helter-skelter into other people's places, and they will assume identity of that place. Because this is the only thing that you have offered the African soil. You have never offered any progress. You have never offered any development. You have never invented anything. You have never manufactured anything. You have never produced anything that is making life of Africans to be easier for them. Instead, you complicate the life of Africans. You contribute in forcing people into exile. You contribute in killing people in their own land. You contribute in coming to the public media to tell lies against a race of a people. And of course, they have believed you in the past and starved millions of people. You know, that's why I don't respect people. I don't see you. They tell this person is an elder. As far that you have existed on this planet, and you contributed to starving 3 million children to death, you have lost your respect where I am. I have no respect for you. You don't deserve it. If you said that you are a world power, you were there. You were playing on propaganda. That the only decision that you resolved to fight against freedom, and the only way you can end freedom was to starve millions of children to death, then you are not a human. You don't represent anything good in this world. This is a fact for me. And I don't give a fuck. Because you are one hell of evil that should not be tolerated on this planet. You have destroyed, you have soiled the minds of many. If you have the ability to kill a kid because the parent says, we need freedom, we need independence, we need a better life, we want to build a better life, we need a better future for our children, for our families, and you are against their own future, you are against their own better life, you are against their existence, you are against their freedom. And for you to stop this, you have to starve millions of people to death. And you are cursed. You don't have respect from me. Let us go to Ifeanyi. Oh man, Ifeanyi, when you take a mic in our program, you have to have patience. You should be able to wait, because sometimes we talk. But Ifeanyi, forgive us. If you can request back the mic, we're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you because there are too many things to say. Ifeanyi Shuku, there are so many things to say. And you know that we are very, very angry. How can anybody is going to explain to me, explain to all a cat children of this generation that you have to starve 3 million children to death because their parents want freedom, because you are killing them? You are killing a cat people in the north. A cat people were killed. Urobo people were killed. Isoko people were killed. Ijo people were killed. Ijo people were killed the highest, to the point that Franco Pigo has to beg Ojukwu to please do something. They put it on a vote, just as Biafran government, Republic government in exile today have offered you a self-referendum. You cannot get it anywhere. The zoo cannot give it to you. The world cannot give it to you. United Nations cannot give it to you. But the Biafran Republic government, who are your brothers and sisters, who are from your neighborhood, who are from your communities, who are from your villages, are offering you a still ongoing, that you should go and cast your vote. How are you going to explain to me that you have to kill children, babies? You have to starve a pregnant woman, her stomach open, and smash her baby in her womb. You kill the baby before it could finally come back to this world, come into this world. And you want a people to support people like you? You want to behave as though Nigeria is good? Nigeria can never ever be good. Not for my people. Any of my person that said Nigeria is good, for that person is evil. and nature will eradicate you. There is no way you can justify cutting, not one, not two, cut pregnant woman and smash the baby on the floor. Then how are you going to convince me? How are you going to, what are you going to tell me? You can tell it to those animals who are probably from our place, who are looking for offering. Can go and do that. Let us go to our beautiful sister Mary Tekam. Mary Tekam, I'm sorry you've been there for a long time, and of course Ifeanyi Chukwu was there for quite a long time, and Ifeanyi Chukwu started the program with us, and his hand has been up from the beginning. Fine, I apologize. Please, if you can still hear us, I would like that you come back and say that thing that you wanted to say. Sometimes we got carried away. So before we go to our David and Nana, let us take Mary to calm his hand. Her hands have been up for quite a long time. Okay. Jesus, Chukwumaize, are you still alive? Been looking for you. Go ahead, Mary. How are you doing today? Good morning, man.
Please remove Ugochukwu from the speaker. Remove him immediately, please. Remove Ugochukwu.
University, that question where he asked when I stay alive, I keep him somewhere. I just release him.
Okay. Let me leave that question. Let me leave that for Ugochukwu. Chukwumaize, I can never remove someone like Ugochukwu from a microphone. It's impossible for me. My hands will be very heavy.
Yeah, can I go on? Yes, okay. Okay, thank you. There is no need to apologize, my darling, because this is Biafra. We are in the open mic, Yes, because when you are in the mood to say what's in your heart, you have to voice it out. We just ask for people for a little bit patience. When people in that mood to voice themselves out, please give that chance. Because we are here to let people know. Because if you stop, especially when you are in the moon, like my brother now, trying to explain himself, what the Sioux government, Nigerian Sioux government, the Britain, I'm still saying it, just like this UN, they don't want to say the truth. It's very painful when you go back, when you remember what these people did to us. Oh my God. Even till now, not like before, that one was just a tip. Talking about now where this new century, this model life, this wire transfer light, and you're still in the way you're crying 247. My people, is painful. I'm telling you the truth. If you don't feel that pain, you are not a woman being. I'm telling you the truth, no matter how you can pretend. So let me go to the topic. Good morning, my people. Good morning, University, David, Mobility, Ugo, my big brother, long time, and Chukwu. So, and yeah, Simon, Mr. Snow.
You don't change my name. You don't change my name, Sister Mary, please. You change my name. Yeah.
No, I will not change it, my love. Chukwu, Yes. Biafrans and Simon, Mr. Snow, Simon Ike, yeah. Emeka, yeah, we are plenty, so much here. Please, my people, I love you people all. I don't know how to measure this name. We are so many, so many. That is why Nigerians who government are crying. And we are so lucky. We are the lucky man and woman. You are here. You are bidding the bidding of God. You are doing what nature asks you to do to save a humanity. So you